Hi, it's Ben from HnO Hypnosis. I hope you're well, and today I want to talk about something quite interesting with semantics. A lot of people in France use the term to be under hypnosis or to be in hypnosis and so on, and we can observe that these semantics can create some confusion for our partner, clients, and even for hypnotists. In fact, we think that hypnosis will create some specific phenom and we will help our clients to go in specific states. So at this moment we think that the hypnosis is a state and not a discipline, and the problem with that is if we think the phenom of hypnosis, the hypnotic phenom is the the main the main observation and the main experience for our partner, it could be sometimes very confusing for our partner, our client, because they live that in their daily trance. For me, it's very important to use the term trance. And in France, we don't use a lot that. So we have a confusion between trance and hypnotic trance. And we have the idea that hypnosis is just something who creates some hypnotic phenomenon. However, these hypnotic phenomena are natural and we can find it in our daily trance. So it creates a very ambiguous problem because at this moment, a lot of hypnotists say to themselves, okay, but in reality, I don't do real hypnosis because what I create to my partner is what they live in their life, and my client will say to me, you don't put me in hypnosis. I don't feel any different state. Even I have some motor feedback. They can say, okay, I had that with my bag or with my beer, and I stay like that during a long time without feeling anything in my arm. I'm dissociated and so on. So actually, we have some question with that. And like we use the semantics only hypnosis with hypnotic phenom, we have some problem to know if we do some hypnosis or we will only use our daily trance like hypnosis session. We know that with the daily trance we can live every phenomenon we can find in the RN scale. So we know we can have little catalepsy like the eye, like daydreaming. We can have major catalepsy with beer, for example. We can have some block, like I don't know what I will say after, or I begin a sentence and I stop myself because I don't know why I said that before. We can have analgesia, okay? I hurt myself and I take care about that only the nights at all. We can have hallucination, positive one. We can think someone call Earth, or negative one. We can just don't see the glass or something, my keys on the table because I'm in my daily trance and I'm in hallucination with my trance. Okay, so we have in our daily life this phenomenon, and like we explain to our clients, it's real. Hypnosis is natural. We use what we can to do in our daily life to drive their subconscious mind to a state and open to suggestibility and focalization. The problem is actually a lot of hypnotists will only use conversational hypnosis, for example, or metaphoric hypnosis, and at this moment they will give some ID to the client, and for example with question we can put someone in trance. It's very smooth induction. However, our client, for him, will just answer our question and don't feel at any moment different states or different trends from what he lived before. What is quite important for me is to understand that we need to have a frame. We need to be very clear about what will happen in my office, will be hypnosis or will be psycho practitioner or practice or so on. So we need to create that, to explain to people what you will live right now after my induction. And that's always interesting to have a formal induction, because at this moment our partner can say to himself, okay, right now the hypnosis will begin, because I'm in hypnosis office, and he do what I see on stage hypnosis, I see on movie, TV, and so on. So at this moment, with the frame office and the session, hypnosis session, our partner will live something named hypnosis, and his trance will become a hypnotic trance and not a normal trance, daily trance, and so on. Because at this moment, everything I will suggest will become an orientation to my partner, and he will be compliant with that after my pre-doc, after my induction, and so on. And after that, every phenom he will live and every feeling he will live will be very specific to what I will say and what he will receive about that. And it's different from suggestion I will create to people in the street or in conversation. You will just talk with people, and even if the guy over me go in trance, it's not hypnotic trance, it's not me, I induce that, it's his daily trance, and he live with that, and he have some natural trance who will become, and at this moment he will just leave it, and I can decide to exploit, to use it, or just to observe that and say, okay, he is in trance. But it's not real that he will be suggestible and focus about what I will say. Perhaps he closes his trance, his daily trance, he closes it, and at this moment what I will say he will don't care, and we can't say, okay, now he's under hypnosis and I can say everything and my suggestion will happen. It's not true, because the frame is not this one, and you don't take the lead and create induction in conversational way, in covert hypnosis and so on. And that's only the use of natural states, the natural trance. So for us, actually, in France, it's a big thinking about that. And when do I do really hypnosis? And we can say, even if we have some feedback about some phenom, we can take care about that, because perhaps it's not an hypnotic phenom, but a daily trance phenom, and the two one is close, but the frame is different, and the orientation I will give is very different, and what the other one, the partner or the client, will live will be different and will have another meaning for him, because what will happen is for his well-being and so on. So if you have some question, just let me know, and like every day, just take what is good for you. Take care. Bye-bye.